Hey guys, hope you're all well. Oh, I've got my mic. Yeah, I've got my microphones on. I'm good at that. Starting videos and not turning my microphones on. Anyway, what am I doing today? I'm tired today. All this running around's catching up on me. Anyhow, finishing the side panel. So as you know, we got to that stage. Oh yeah, I've got to take them down the house for posting. Bullet key rings, still loads of them on eBay. Little sales pitch. What have I got to do? I've actually got to trim the back of this a little bit. It's got a little bit of a rock on. You probably can't see that, it's tiny. So I've got to trim the back of that to make sure it's totally flush to sit on here nice, because we've done a fair bit of work on that, and obviously the heat going through there's obviously distorted it a tiny bit. Yeah, we got to do the cup, which I've started actually. I was thinking, shall I bash this one round like you've seen me do, or shall I turn this one on the lathe? I thought I'll do it differently, we'll turn it on the lathe, which I've started that here. So we'll carry on getting the centre out of there. I'll actually cut that off with my grinder because my parting tool's not going to deal with that. It's not the best. So we'll do it, get it out, cut it off with the grinder, face the back up, and then plant it into the side panel. Then we've got to figure out how we are going to mount it onto the bike. I think too simple, because it's not heavy at all. It's light as a feather, being so thin. I think two simple little mounting lugs placed somewhere for it. I've got to do another mounting point for this. This is fixed under there, so we've got to have one down here somewhere. We'll figure that out. Anyway, let's get on with the day. Okay, that's that done, all sorted. Now, exactly where do we want it? Let's turn it that way so you can see a bit better. I think it's slightly inboard. Don't want to put it right to the edge, because that radius doesn't follow it exactly. It's not far off, but we don't want it right to the edge. I think about there. We'll draw around this. I'll see what old saws I've got to get somewhere close to it. Has that got it? That's the one. There we are. Right, let's have a rummage through what I've got to cut a hole in there. So if we can get close to it, I can sort of take the rest out with the grinder, with the burr. And sink that in, weld it in, job done. Right, all the hole saws I've got are just slightly too big or huge, so we'll try and go in with this terrible thing and see if that works. If we'll get somewhere near, then we'll just burr the rest of it out. Okay, that's that through. Bit of a struggle with that. But we got there. Good job I weren't relying on just that. Look how much I've got that off centre. It just wandered off. But that's not going to affect what we're doing, because the rest of it will be taken out with the whirly thing. Glasses and gloves. Let's sort this out. Oh, that fits, that does. Oops. Super. Right, we'll get that welded in. Happy with that. Now, we're going to get that bit back on. And to do that, I think if I tip it that way, then we know that top bit's going to be flush-ish. Tack it on at the bottom, and we'll see what the top looks like then. I think that'll do it, won't it? Two little tacks for now. Yeah, I think we can live with that. Got a bit of a gap, but that ain't a problem either. We can weld that up. Could actually squeeze that in a bit more, actually. come by. So I'm just going to get it to about where we're going to have it. I think we'll have definitely have a decent gap between this panel and that panel. About there. Looks all right to me. So we'll get a line up the seat where we want to cut it. I'm cutting just past it because I want to roll that bit round. Gold pen. I can bet. Well, I can see it. I bet yous can't. Is that about right angle? Oh no, I'm not happy with that. That's better. I can't see that mark. That'll do. Right, let's pop the seat off, cut that, roll it round and try it back on. Right, just roll that round now. So we haven't got to do this really neat. It's just basically to stop the material ripping. Well, we'll see what that looks like, and I'll knock that all the way around in a bit. Let's take that sharp edge off because on the very corner there, we'll weld that in. For now, we'll just try it, see how it's going. Let's see what this is like. That'll do. That's better. Starting to get everything flowing in the right direction now. Right, now for at least one of the brackets, it's going to hold it onto the frame. So I'm thinking, got some trusty rusty old material. I'm going to do a little bit over this back corner. Like so. Just thinking that'll be enough. If I go like that, then curve that in, like that, and curve that in. That's going to give me enough, more than enough meat to put a fixing point. So we'll cut that out, then weld it to the back of that. Well, that's getting a bit warm. How did I have that? I can't even remember how I did it. There, like that. Well, that's getting better. Yeah, wait for that to cool down a bit. That's a bit warm. Right, on the vise, good sturdy, well, sturdy-ish for this vise, good sturdy-ish surface. We're going with the ball end first. Oh, am I putting that the right side? Oh, please tell me I am. Whew, quick check. Yes, I am. Ha! That's the sort of thing I'd do. That's not coming loose anytime soon. Let's do a couple for good luck. Super duper, look at that, nice and neat. Right, let's get that tacked on. Which way? That way. That fits. Oh. Oh, gas again, what am I doing? Oh well, right, let's try that again. That's it. In fact, let's just weld it up. That'll do for one mounting point. Not quite sure what to do with the front bit, but I'm sure we'll figure something out. I really need to weld the hole up in this because we don't want dirt getting in from the back and then lifting the sticker off that we're going to put in there. So I'll do that as well. As I'll do it now, hadn't I? Done. At least no muck can get in there. Right, we're going to make a tab now that welds to the frame. So that in there. I think it needs shaping slightly. It's just holding it inboard a bit too much. And I want it flush. Well, then again, that could be spaced, couldn't it? You could actually space that. Oh, no, in fact, I'll joggle the bracket. That might do it. I've put a bit of a bend in there. So we'll put that back on and see how we go. That's the one. Nice and flush now. That'll definitely do it. I might just drag the bike across and try and weld it on, tack it on. Come on. Awkward. I can just adjust that slightly. So I reckon, looking at it now, I reckon I might have to adjust the actual panel a tiny bit as well. Am I going over the top? I don't know. I'm going to do it. It's bugging me. Let's have a close up. Look. So we've got a nice gap all the way around, and it closes off a little bit here. That's an easy fix, actually. If I just slice into this surface with the grinder, then we can tap that area up. It's like bulging here. I don't know if you can make that out. Apart from that, it's all good. I'm going to sort it. Let's have it done right. That hopefully should do it. That's looking better. Obviously still a bit of tweaking to do here and there. Why is that sitting different? What have I done? I think I'm dragging it round as I'm doing it up. Yeah, I am. Right there. That's better. I've got to do it, you know. The temptation's just getting the better of me. I'm not sticking it in, obviously. I'm just resting it there. There we go. I had to. I think that's going to look all right. I do. I'm happy with that now. It's certainly going to be a bit different. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to go with this in the textured black, the same as I had my footrest done on the BM, my bike. Let's go and have a quick look, and you'll see what I mean. It's such a beautiful finish. Yeah, it's a bit mucky. yeah, it's a really fine texture. So that in that fine texture, and this in the white, and then I think on these I will put like a number board background. What do you reckon? Let's go bright. Let's have the backgrounds yellow or something like that. But we'll leave a decent sized border so you can still see the white. And then we'll put something on there. Shall we have a number? I don't know. Who knows? And obviously I'm going to come up with some sort of decal kit for the whole bike, because I do want it bright. I do want it to stand out, and it will be obviously mainly the BMW colours, the white, the red, the dark blue and the light blue. Maybe we could just do some stripes in that across it or something like that. I don't know. We'll make something up when we get to that stage. Right, that'll do for this video. Again, it's getting quite late. I've been trying to squeeze other things on in the day while I've been trying to just do that little bit on this. But it's each bit is getting closer. It's getting closer. Each little bit we do. I've thoroughly enjoyed sorting that out, getting it looking better and obviously safer. So yeah, I'm very happy with that. It's not far before my big trip that I'll obviously look forward to all year round. So I've got about 3 weeks. So the next 3 weeks are going to be extremely hectic and chaotic and busy while I get some things finalised before I go away, so I can go away with a clear mind. So I'll do as many videos as I can, and maybe sharing other things that I'm doing in here as well, as I know some of you sort of enjoy that, so I shall share other things that we're doing in here as well. But it's going to be very busy for 3 weeks solid. Anyway, that'll do. I'm on with the next job now. So I'm going to sign off this one and start laying the next one out, my evening work. Cheers for watching, guys. Take care.